What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Now, I'm not going to waste much time on the intro. This is just going to be a live product research video. I did one with Calidata. You guys love that. So I'm going to come in here and do one with Winning Hunter. Now, I love Winning Hunter. I've used this tool for like the past over a year now. It was one that my mentor recommended to me back in like January of 2024. The reason why we have these two plaques right here. So I'm going to be showing you the exact search filters that we use to find seven-figure products and what I'm looking for. So I don't have any search filters in at the moment. I'm just going to put a few ones in that I like to run. You guys, this is the best part about it as well. You guys can really just play around with it. Just find filters that make sense. So for example, if you see active ad sets here, you might want to put 10 in, you might want to put 15 in, because you know if there's that amount of ads in a specific ad set, they're going to be making money with it. The exact same as if someone's left a product running for 30 days, you know that they're going to be making money with it. And I also like to change last seen date to last 7 days. Change media type to videos. So just coming straight in here, I'll go through and give you guys an analysis of each one of the products, what I think. Oh, one other thing as well, I forgot to choose the niche. So ignore fashion. I do everything except for fashion and digital products. That's the search filters that I use. And have a look at what the first product is. It appears to be like an ashwagandha gummy, I'm assuming, or like a Shilajit one. I'll put the sound on. I don't know if the sound will come through. I think it should, but
it's not just in your head. By your mid-40s, your T levels start to tank so...
Now, the only problem I have with Shilajit, I'm going to be talking from a like ripped, creative, and scale fast perspective. I'm not going to be talking from like a brand building perspective, because there's always going to be the need for Shilajit as long as people are feeling tired when they're old, as long as people are suffering from erectile dysfunction, all this stuff that Shilajit supposedly solves. So if the fact that people are always going to have those problems there, this product will always have demand, either whether that's through like a desire, whether you develop a new product itself, there's multiple different things that you can do. So that's why I wouldn't run that product specifically.
I don't care how much you've spent elsewhere. I'm the source.
Shitty razors, I don't like that. Now these products here, they'll always perform well. These guys are just running to a pre-lander. Which shows me that they are probably making decent money. In fact, if I was to go and check on SimilarWeb on my other account, I can almost guarantee that these guys would be doing probably 50,000 monthly visitors or over, which means that they are making good money. Now, people are always going to need these products. It's just your job to go out and find which video actually resonates with them enough to get them to buy. So again, the Mark Builds brand approach here would be to go out and find a very similar product to that one. But the whole reason I'm making this video is to find products that can scale fast. So yeah. Again, pretty useless product. Any lingerie style products, I've tried running them in the past. I tried running that jewelry style lingerie. You guys have probably seen it. And I just kept getting banned by Meta.
I have to admit that technology is really advanced nowadays. Who would have thought that razors could be so advanced?
Again, just a basic product.
Don't let anyone touch your hair in your private...
Same company.
They are on sale at the moment, so get them while you can. We've just stopped at a station, guys, to get a coffee and have a wee, but I am just reloading my lips, and honestly, this lip oil is life. So these are from Give Me, and they are actually on offer at the moment today. I put a little bit of lipstick on, and then I've gone in with the lip oil over the top.
So again, this product will always have demand because women are insecure about their lips, or that will always be a fundamental insecurity that women suffer from. So if I was to like look more into this product, the only issue I see with it is that this appears to be a relatively big brand, which means that they are going to be heavily branded, which means that if we try and rip their creatives one-to-one, the chances of us getting like copyright striked, or if we're ripping their website images, we're going to get DMCA'd. And now this is another one. So this is a head shaver. You guys may have seen this.
Which one do you use? I think it's from Ball.
The only problem I have with this is I don't really like selling to men's like insecurities, in the sense like men's skincare and stuff like that. Although it definitely has a market, I always found it easier to sell to women's like skincare, women's beauty, because from my understanding, men suffer from different insecurities to women. It's the same reason like why those height insoles did so well, is if you were to try and sell height insoles to women, you're not going to get barely any, like maybe if you're selling it to like a 4'7" chick or something like that. But like, you're not going to get many sales as if compared to if you were to sell to men. Your sales would be a lot more dominant. I've ran a few of them, but I've never seen crazy results. So it's why I like to avoid them.
I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. This is the truth about scoliosis braces no one talks about.
Same as the past few products, always going to be a problem.
Do you know poor posture makes you shorter? When you...
It's literally the exact same with this one as well.
Still paying extra for the callus removal at the nail salon? Girl, why?
Now, with this specific product here, you guys have probably seen it. I'm pretty sure it was on Caladata. Well, there was a similar variation. I tried running it February, March, and I didn't receive the best results with it. I tested it for about 7 days. So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't run it because I've already tested it.
Oh my. That's unfounded. And grip tightly. Just gently squeeze.
Just basic pliers, in my opinion.
Pores, tight skin, and fine lines. What's the solution? This tray right here. So when it comes to open pores, you can't make our pores open.
You're going to struggle to run that product because it's pretty heavily branded. It's collagen mask. I've seen it for fucking years.
It would never freaking heal. I feel like it would never heal. My cute nails.
I don't know what this is. Like a fake nail or...
Cuticles healthier and stronger. And you're able to achieve more length than you've ever been.
I don't know what this is. This
like
is
that was
supplement
the
or
length I was
something.
able to achieve.
5 minutes without nicks.
Yeah, so same product.
It's Black Friday. Girl Math says we're losing money if we don't shop.
I already ran this product. This was, funnily enough, this was actually one of our first somewhat winners. I think we did like 37k in our first month. This was like March last year with this product. Our website was called Found Lashes, which is pretty funny.
Girls, I just don't get it.
Yeah, razor
Why are you still shaved? Raised waxed till she tried. No stress.
Yeah,
This gives me the closest skin shave, and here's what this gives me the
No. This product could be good in Q4, I'm pretty sure. I think this is a gifting one. Yeah, it could be good in Q4. I don't really see it performing that well now. I saw this back in January, and it's like a face massager. And I tried running it for like 4 or 5 days. My store eventually got banned because Meta thought I was selling, like, they thought it was a sex toy, which is kind of crazy. Looking back on it now, definitely not the best product selection from me, but yeah, my criteria is definitely getting more and more refined with the more products that I actually test and the more winners that I find. So we live and we learn.
Adult Swim just came out with a new show, and it's already exposing the most predatory industry in its first episode. Watch this. Industry, just a couple of weeks.
Inner from Oxy Bio is something else.
No way they did all that for that product.
It's absorbed, but it's still semi-absorbent. See, you can see a bit of water, which means they're going to feel a little bit uncomfortable. But what I love is when I flip it through, right here, same place, dry, super dry, all over me. Look, different color top. It's not leaving any wet patches. Not only that, they come in a lot of different colors for boys and girls. So highly recommend. Save yourself time, save yourself money. Get started on these bloody training pants.
I guess I'll look at how many ads they're running. Yeah, nah, not a big fan of that. Moving on. What is this brand? Right,
Don't.
It's a good product here. See, this is a very good product, like this period relief thing. I know for a fact that even though this has been trending for a while now, the problem is so big for women. Like, you talk, I mean, obviously every girl suffers from it, so the TAM is going to be massive. And the fact that this product is able to offer a solution to that is huge. So this is a product here that even if there's 100 brands running it, as long as you come along and you're able to be a little bit innovative with your marketing, like, look at these guys' ads. Like, this is pretty trash. They've got like some Temu basic music going on. Check out that page, ad library. 6 results. So I mean, yeah, great product, but just not really enough.
Stop lane tiles.
See, products like this grounding mat, I know for a fact that people are crushing it. Like multi 7 figures a month. But at the same time, if you're just getting started, it's not, in my opinion, it's not the best to start off with products like this because the barrier of entry is relatively high. Like I know for a fact that these guys are running to a pre-lander, whether it's like an advertorial, and yeah, like trying to design this when you're so new to dropshipping, it's hard. So that's why I recommend choosing more simple products, and that's why I'm going through all these, is to show you the kind of products that I would choose initially. Like, while these may be strong to run, I wouldn't recommend it for beginners. Anyways, moving on.
Don't buy this if you want dark roots. I tried the viral full look hair root touch-up from Winx Bodhi, and it should be illegal. It covered my dark roots perfectly in just a few seconds. My friends didn't believe me, but they also tried it and just looked at their results. I swear you gotta try this if you want flawless blonde hair. If it doesn't work for you, they give you a full refund. Click the button below and
See, like this for an example, this is the type of product that I would test. The reason why these products perform so well is because as soon as the person buys it, they're able to see the result. Like it's as simple as getting it, taking it out of the box, putting it on your hair, and then, oh wow, looking in the mirror and noticing the result instantly. As compared to like the grounding mats and stuff like that, it's a little bit harder to sell because you have to convince people to stand on this mat or stand however for months in some cases, and then maybe they'll see results. That's why I like these products, and that's why, in my opinion, they are very easy to sell. If I was to go and look at their website now, you can see it's a pretty basic website. Like, they haven't even turned off quantity picker there. And the fact that these guys have left their ads running for an extended period of time it's clear to me that it's a good product, and it's definitely performing well for them. If I was to look at their ads as well,
my hairline was thinning, and I didn't understand why. Not big.
Product is always going to have a market to sell in, and the market size itself is going to be big enough that we can scale to 10k days plus. So when I see a product like this, I'm not too worried about these guys running like hundreds and hundreds of ads, because at the end of the day, they look like pretty beginner drop shippers. The website doesn't look the best, and the fact that they're leaving their ads on with this is a very good sign. So now, this is another feature I like to use with Wedding Hunter. It's this find competitors with Magic AI. And then we can see is if it actually searches and see who else is running this specific product. It appears to be there's one main brand running at the moment. This Magic AI's tool, it's a bit hit or miss for me, to be completely honest with you. Okay, just looking through TikTok, it doesn't look like there's enough content around this specific product. There's like similar variations, but yeah, I mean, it's a good product in concept. It does tick most of the boxes for me. But the fact that there's not enough content around it immediately writes that off for me. So yeah, if you can go out, you can find a lot of content around that specific product. I'd run it. I'd give it a test. Move on now. Alright, well, that was like an hour straight of looking for products. I didn't find any that I was satisfied with, so I'm going to go through now, and I am going to have some dinner. I'll come back and check up with you guys after that, and we can keep looking through. Like I said, I want to keep this as like realistic and as raw as I possibly can. If I didn't find any products here that I was happy with, I'm not going to come and recommend them to you. It's why it takes me so long. But yeah, I'll check up after I'm done. Alright, I'm back. So let's just keep going, I guess. Alright, we got new search filters loaded in now. The old ones, I don't know, they just weren't hitting today. So we'll move on to these ones now and see if we can see any, other products that are performing well. Alright, man, straight up, and my fucking ads get banned. What is this shit? I don't even know if I can show that on YouTube. How are people running ads for that? Are we fucking joking? Mine gets banned for unacceptable business practices, yet these guys are literally selling a fucking... It's crazy, man. I mean, this product right here, if this thing actually works, this would be insane. Like, I know for a fact that this product would crush it, but I don't know if it actually does what it says it does, because this is a very big problem for a lot of people, right? And the fact that it can offer a non-invasive solution, it's huge. That's the only issue as well with selling these kind of products, is that you can imagine if it doesn't work correctly and someone dies of like a fucking diabetes overdose or whatever it is, because their blood sugar's too high, you're gonna get cooked. So that's my only issues with this. I mean, theoretically, if that thing did work as good as it said, I would run it, but at the same time, I just don't think it works.
To boost collagen, your ingredients need to get from here to here. A regular moisturizer is not going to cut it. That's why you need something more powerful like ceramide NP and hyaluronic acid. And these microcrystalline patches from TheraSkin are the perfect choice for that. The reason they work so well is because of their powerful brightening ingredients that work together to reduce wrinkles and folds caused by old age. There are hundreds of reviews out there on how these patches are giving astonishing transformations for users and fading their wrinkles. I've been recommending them to my patients, and just look at their results. I haven't seen anything quite like it. If you want to fade your wrinkles, I recommend you click down below.
This is a pretty cool product. I like this. I skipped over this before because it wasn't loading. Let's see here. 230 ads. I've seen similar variations of this product getting around. I haven't seen this exact one. It's a solid product, and to break down exactly why I like it, looking at these guys' website, pretty basic. Just running off Shrine, I'm assuming. Lumen theme, never mind. Different theme. So if we were to run in like a Shrine Pro with this, we could crush it. And yeah, I think that this is a very strong product overall. The fact that it's able to remove such significant insecurity. It's also a very versatile product. Like, it's not just under eye bags, it's not just smile lines, it's not just wrinkles or whatever. You're effectively able to use this on like any part of the face, maybe like dimple, I don't even know, but I'm assuming you could use it in multiple different areas other than just under eye bags. So looking at this, like, the only issue I have with it slightly is there wasn't too much organic content around it, but also there is kind of, but for other variations of the product it looked like. I didn't even look at that specific brand. Let me see it. Yeah, these guys aren't even running organically. So yeah, I would still run this because they just have a lot of like clips that you can take from the ad library. The strat that I would run for this is I'd probably go back to the one that they've left running for the longest, see which angle that they're taking. So yeah, that's the exact approach I would take with it. I would probably go down this route as well. Let's erase 25 years. I would find some similar images. I'd literally go to like crackhead 6-month transformation or something ridiculous to see if I can get some sales, get my foot in the door, and then if it does start to perform well, I would move to something a lot more ethical. Maybe try and source some of my own content, because that looks like there's a big window of opportunity here as well for this kind of product. Looking on TikTok, it doesn't appear like there's a lot of like brands that are running UGC content for this specific product. So big opportunity there. The only issue I do see with this is it would have a very high MOQ. But if you are willing to push around that and you are willing to like go out of your way, take these guys' videos, chop them up, take the best parts, also go into TikTok, like I said, find parts and clips of stuff, make some VSL style videos, maybe even run to like a pre-lander. These guys just seem to be running straight to a product page. Could be a potential route that you guys take. But overall, this is a very solid product. I know that these guys are making money with it just from the amount of ads that they're running. There's a lot of angles that you guys can take, statics as well. They don't appear to be running anything like that. But yeah, hopefully you guys did find this video useful. It's pretty boring, but at the end of the day, it's a very important part of the dropshipping journey, is choosing your product. So hopefully you guys got a bit more insight into how I actually choose products, because my criteria is pretty strict, but it's how I'm able to hit winners very consistently. Found this video useful, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.